This video is not going to be about a specific programming language. It's not going to be about lead coding, solving lead code problems to get into Google or Amazon or Apple or some. No, I don't want you to be a code monkey slaving away at a company that doesn't give a about you. I want you to actually be something useful. So please pay attention and let's get into this. I basically want to run down 3 steps that I think all developers should actually take into consideration if they want to be free and if they want to only build stuff that gives them money, that makes them money. Because genuinely working for a company is not what you're gonna do to get the big level bags of money that you're looking for. Trust me, that's not gonna happen. Okay, number 1, ambitious. You need to be ambitious. What does this mean? I need you to be ballsy, bro. You need to have the guts to do things. I cannot tell you how lazy I've been for more almost a decade. I knew how to program. I knew how to code, but I was extremely lazy. I know so many other developers that have literal powers in their fingers. They can create architectural systems if they just gave a but they don't want to do it. Why? Because they don't have ambition in their life. I didn't have ambition in my life. The number 1 thing you need to do in order to become rich as a developer is to have ambition. What people don't understand is that cause and effect are a thing. Life is not gonna come to you and give you the you want just because you want it. You need to chase after it and actually give a. You need to put in the effort by means of becoming an ambitious person. You need to have the goals in your life to actually achieve. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, they are ambitious motherfuckers, and I need you to be one as well if you want to actually become a rich developer. Trust me, you can't live your life waiting for someone to give you a ticket to implement. You need to be the one that needs to actually implement. Alright? Because trust me, bro, we need to put in the efforts ourselves. Otherwise, we're not going anywhere. Understand? Number 2, now that we have ambition, we need to focus on the next one, vision. Alright, every day you'll wake up in the morning and you're ready to work, right? What's the next part? We need to have vision in our long-term future. This is where you today focuses on you. This is you with biceps. Me, man, my drawings. Next year, okay? This is where you today focuses heavily on you tomorrow, you in the future. You need to have good planning. That's where you come into play, all right? And I guarantee you, I virtually guarantee you that you're gonna f up multiple times. You're gonna fail. A lot of your projects are gonna fail, but you know what? Part of being a visionary person is getting the up after you've launched a startup or made an app that nobody uses. I know you're gonna at least fail 10 times. You know why? Because I've failed 100 times. And you need to understand that this is part of the game, bro. You need to get back up and create these projects every single time you see an opportunity. Go for it. Have that ambition, but then also have that vision of creating the project, proper project planning. I have a simple video showing you how I did this. Basic video, but I'm gonna make another video showing you exactly step by step how to create a dope ass project for yourself. Alright? Click this link. You need to be able to dream big and think on the long term. Alright? So at this point, you wake up every day and you have the drive, the ambition to do, right? Okay? And after this, we have the plan or the vision, right? To work for everything. So now, every day you're heading towards the right path. And for fellow engineers out there, what the is this? What the did I just draw? This is a vector. In other words, a vector of success. You need to place yourself somewhere and give yourself a velocity heading towards the right direction. Now, if I'm talking very philosophically right now for your engineers, you're probably expecting like a deep dive in coding and no, trust me, you need to have these 2 things in order to have goals for yourself and become that rich engineer, that rich software technical executive that you want to be. This alone, if you are working in a random company, this alone will make you successful. This will set you apart from 99% of other people. Because so many developers I know, they wake up in the morning, they eat a donut, they have some cereal, some pancakes, especially in the United States, then they go work. It has been scientifically proven that if you eat low quality carbohydrates, your brain fog goes up and your mental clarity goes down. Is that an engineer you want working on your product? So if you implement these two things, if you have the drive to do good things and you have the vision that will guide you towards your long-term goals, you are going to be an unstoppable rich developer. You need to have a good schedule, all right? You need to have a good schedule, and you need to have high levels of energy to do shit. I literally, it breaks my heart to see someone knowing how to code, but who doesn't code. Someone who knows how to code and is technically a coder as a profession, but doesn't really do anything on the side. No side projects, no hustles, no projects to help society, to help to acquire customers and to be like a problem solver in society. No, all they do is they work at their office, they change their button on a website, then they go they go home, they start playing video games and why the did you learn how to program? Just to survive? Do you understand how different you are from other people? As a programmer, you have the gift of creating systems from scratch, the lifeblood of society. This is where the next step comes in. Number 3, you need to have the charm or the social skills. This one skill is going to literally 10x your progress. When we look at a senior developer, right? What is a senior developer? A senior developer is someone who can A, create architectures, okay, obviously, and B, lead teams, junior devs. This is what a senior developer can do. If you can do these two things, which will only obviously be achieved if you have the social skills, right? Obviously the leading of the teams, and you have fantastic, bombastic developer skills, you are technically a senior developer. You have the ability to become a senior developer. You see where I'm coming from? You see how important this charm and the social skills are. When it gets really tough or like next level is when you talk to people and hear about their problems. This will give you the OP next level ninja idea that you've been looking for your startup. All right? And when you combine this idea by listening to people and their issues, and you combine this with your bombastic developer skills and visionary ability to think, you are going to be a fantastic developer, and I have to be scared of you because you're officially my competition now. Just kidding about the last part, but seriously, let's recap. Ambition, vision, and charm. This is what's going to give you cash as a developer. I have proof that when I interviewed 50 people, when I took their interview for data structures and algorithm skills on this website called Pramp, 50 of them, I sat through 50 hours for you guys. I realized that developers who do not know how to communicate will not survive. They will be isolated and replaced by AI. I don't want that for you, man. I don't want that for you. And what's more is that I know so many startups who prefer the mediocre developer who can actually communicate properly versus the next level developer who can't communicate for. You need to combine the two things and become unstoppable. Become that best developer you can possibly be, bro. I can talk about this for hours, but I'm not gonna bother you. You already know the formula. The formula to become a rich developer. Ambition, vision, and charm. This will give you the cash that you've been looking for, my friend. At the end of the day, I want you to realize that we have a duty. The full stack developer community has a duty to build actual responsible products for the world. Like, I don't want to see the next Instagram or Facebook or TikTok destroying and corrupting the youth. Have you seen someone scroll on TikTok? They're literally a brain dead zombie. You know who was in charge of that? Smart product leaders and their code monkey developer army that optimize for dopamine hits. You want to be one of those developers that have evil genius hires to build these software systems? I don't think so. Use these things that I'm about to tell you and you will become unstoppable. Unstoppable. This will be the difference between a developer who just followed a few tutorials and someone who is respected and can literally be dangerous by building anything he wants to build. Alright? I want you to connect with other people. Click the link below. There's a link for our community filled with fantastic developers that want to have good progress in society, that want to be responsible engineers. Okay? I just want one thing from you, man. We'll be honest here for a second. Let's be really honest. I just want one thing from you. When I have kids later on, when you have kids later on, I just want them to look back at our work and our effort and be happy that we struggled and suffered through this period. And that we use our powers for good. I might sound like a lunatic, but it's the truth. We have powers. Just like how a doctor has powers and how a lawyer has powers, we full stack developers, we engineers, we software engineers, we also have powers. And we have to use them for good, man. Alright? Take it easy. Life is a gift given by the gods to make a proper use of it. I'll check you in the next video. Thank you so much for the support. Subscribe if you want to. Love you. Take care. Bye.